What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Nerd Table. I'm Tommy, joined by Jamie, who's definitely watching wrestling right now.
Of course, it's every Wednesday.
I was about to say, every time you're watching the wrestling.
Oh, Stormbreaker. Love it.
This is the Nerd Table. All our nerdy nonsense. It's what we talk about.
Mhm.
A lot of times it's random. This time it's actually kind of relevant.
Yeah.
So, before we jump into that, Jamie, what have you been up to, bro?
I've been poor. I had to replace one caliper and two sets of brakes on my back
Oof.
tires. Yeah.
Damn, I thought your whole car
Yeah.
needed brakes.
Oh. Well, you already know. You
Yeah.
know the mechanics of everything. You
Oh, I
have
know.
all the yeah. So, but yeah, it was
I know there's
quite
two
the
sets of
experience.
brakes. That's why I was saying I thought your car needed both.
Oh, haha. It does need both, but I
Oh,
could only afford the backs.
that's fair.
Because the backs were the most important ones.
Because you have rear
Uh,
wheel drive, don't you?
no, I have front wheel
Oh, okay.
drive. However,
They were the worst
yeah.
off.
Well, so
Caliper.
the caliper was seized on my
Oh, yeah,
uh,
you got to
back.
do that.
Yeah, yeah.
That
And I kind of wish I would have known because it would have been a lot cheaper because I could have just bought the caliper and then because I already had my brakes and I had the rotors.
yeah.
So if I knew that, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly start buying pieces. So I'll buy another caliper for the back, and then I'll get the two fronts.
By the time you're done with that, you're gonna need all new brakes again anyway.
Oh yeah. No. I'm just saying, but this is for the future.
I know.
Oh, so that way I already have them and stuff.
I'm just saying how that goes is like slowly buying them and like buying and replacing, and then you're just gonna need them again.
Yeah, but the brake pads aren't that expensive. So
True.
I spent like 100 for the fronts and backs. So
Yeah.
yeah, I could get it online for cheaper, but that's neither here nor there.
So, have you been playing anything lately to distract yourself from the car
Yes,
problems?
I have.
What have you been playing?
I've so there's a game that I purchased. I think. Damn, when did I purchase this game? I think it was over the spring.
Uh huh.
Um, it's called Potionomics.
Yeah.
It's a Steam game. So basically, I'll give you the 411 for it. Your character gets inherited a potion store. But unfortunately, the potion store is in debt by 1 million gold.
Oh, jeez.
So, but fortunately, there are competitions that you can go through and do to be able to earn the gold. So
10
I
points for
started it,
Gryffindor.
sort of, but you had to make like potions of high quality and stuff. So what happened was I haven't gotten to the first competition yet, but what I'm going to do is actually I'm gonna restart my game and then 'cause now I understand how it all works.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have superior um you have to have better quality ingredients to be able to make better potions.
Better quality ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Please sponsor
Yeah,
us.
exactly. Yeah, I know, right? Um but yeah, so now that I know how to do that, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna waste my time on doing what I was doing previously,
Yeah.
which was just trying to figure it out. And then because I made like I didn't realize because there's all right, so there's a meter, right, that has the stars on it. But if you
Mm-hmm.
go past that fifth star, it upgrades it to the next version of that potion.
Okay, cool.
So that's how you get better potions. Like you don't just, do it and stuff. You get better ingredients and you use different ingredients to upgrade. So you get a
So it's like
different
going from a hand tossed pizza to a deep dish pizza if we're sticking on the Papa John's references.
right, exactly. Um
Although I don't think they have
but
deep dish.
no, I don't think so either. I think it's all like New York style
Hey, Papa
or
John's, get a
like
deep dish.
yeah. Actually would be nice. Papa John's deep dish pizza. Hmm. No, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I actually think when I get some time, and this might be like on Tuesday, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna restart my game and I'm gonna actually stream it
Oh, nice.
because now I know what I'm doing, so I don't look like I'm a deer in headlights doing the wrong things.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
I bought the game anyway to stream regardless. You know, it looked fun, so I was like, whatever.
So might as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be fun.
nice.
Because the characters aren't voice acted, which I think would be really good. But I think the game was only like $20. I don't think like you're gonna get a bunch of voice actors to do their voices and stuff for like a game that's $20. You know,
Yeah.
this isn't the what's the game? The game on Game Pass called Indivisible. I think that's what it's called. Have you seen it
Believe
with
so. I know the
the
game.
Indian? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that game is like fully voice acted, like with everybody, and they're chatty. They're talking the entire time, and I'm like, I love this game. This game is so fun, you know. So let me
Yeah,
see. Yeah. But yeah. That's basically all I've really been doing. And work.
yeah. You gotta get you back into the Destiny grind, dog.
I know. I've been thinking about it. I'm
The
like, damn.
season,
Like,
well, the episode ends in like 17 days.
yeah, but then there's what episode 3,
Two. We're go.
2.
We're, episode 1, Act 3 is about to end.
Okay. So
But
can I get the rewards from?
you'll be
Yeah,
able
that
to play
should.
the story still. You'll lose out on the season pass stuff, but
That's fine.
that's just
Whatever.
cosmetic.
Yeah.
Um, I've been playing a little bit of Destiny.
Mhm.
Uh, Still been playing Street Fighter. Man, that game's story mode is fucking long.
Yeah. But you do get to unlock stuff, and each time they add a new character, they add a new piece of story. So.
Yeah, which I mean, I didn't buy any of the DLC, so I just bought the
Bro,
base
you
game.
gotta at least get your boy Terry Bogart, man.
Dog, let me
And then
tell you
get
what's
some
gonna
ground
happen
waves
here.
going. Uh huh.
My birthday's in less than a month. I'll probably just buy
That's
both
true.
season passes.
Yeah, that's also true.
Especially since they delayed Assassin's Creed Shadows, which makes me sad.
But we will end up talking about that on our first topic.
Yeah, kind of, because there's a point on there that also makes me sad.
Oh, yeah, I know, I'm pretty sure I know what you're about to say when it comes to that.
That it releases like a week before Monster Hunter.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
So it's like, well, damn, go. You might as well just kill your game. You know.
I don't think it's
mean,
gonna kill
obviously
it.
they have two different audiences, so it's like it's whatever.
Yeah. I've also finally got back on my bullshit of playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Nice.
Which the end of that game is just a boss rush. Like, I finished chapter 12. I had to fight 3 bosses back to back to back. I'm like, motherfucker.
Damn.
It was a pain. Actually, it was before the 3 bosses. I had to fight 3 Tonberries. And them motherfuckers will insta-kill you.
Well, yeah. They really suck.
Yeah.
Tonberries and giant cacti from Final Fantasy VIII. Bro, that it literally is unfair. Like you'd have to have like a cheat, like a god cheat on that to survive that because it hits you with 9,999 needles.
Mm-hmm.
And it's instant death. Is basically it's.
I mean, literally, Tonberries are insta-kills. Mm-hmm. They pull out their knife, stab you, you're dead.
Yeah.
So you gotta be on top of that shit. And let me tell you, the fact that I stopped right before that fight and didn't even know that was happening, I came back after 5 months. I was not on top of that shit.
Yeah.
Let's just say I'm really glad I have the Phoenix summon, because I was using it. It was like, oh, revive? Yes. Other than that, I did go see 2 new movies, which, by the way, everybody, I told you about my goal of 52 weeks in a year, 52 movies. I'm already past that. I'm at
Of course.
55, I think, maybe more. I saw Never Let Go, which was pretty interesting. Have you seen the trailers for that movie, Jamie? It's the horror movie of the
Oh yeah, it's Halle
the
Berry,
mom.
right?
Yeah, Halle Berry is the mom and two kids that live in
Yeah,
this
I have.
desolate house. That's they're tied to the house because the house has a blessing on it from the evil. And when they go out in nature, they have to be tied up so the evil can't touch them. If they let go, the evil can get them. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I actually think it's a movie that you would like, even though you don't do horror.
I mean, it doesn't really seem horrific. It just seems like it's
spooky,
suspenseful.
Yeah. There was less than a handful of jump scares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I think of like 2 or 3. And then I saw Transformers 1, which, bro. So, game plan for this episode, everybody, was going to be a spoiler cast for Transformers 1, but Jamie hasn't seen it yet.
No, not yet.
That movie, fuck every critic that was just like, oh, it's just okay. No, I felt like a child again watching that movie. Like, 90s.
Yeah, I've heard so many people have just given that movie a thumbs up if you're a huge fan of Transformers.
Dude, it was so good.
And by the way, everybody and their mom is trying to spoil that movie on Twitter right now. So
I mean, that's so funny because I'm gonna just say this. It's so stupid to try to. That's like trying to spoil Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Like, you know the fall of Reach. You know Orion Pax is going to become Optimus. And D whatever, he has a bunch of numbers afterward, is going to become Megatron. Now, there's a lot that goes before that. But you know what's going to happen at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same, like, you always know what's going to happen.
Also,
it's just the story to get,
Bumblebee. Just chilling here. That's a popcorn bucket, everybody.
They need to make one of those big enough to wear.
Dog, right? Like, it's almost. Almost. But it's not a fucking helmet. Be a helmet. I'll buy that shit in a heartbeat.
I think a lot of people would buy that shit in a heartbeat. Oh, by the way, we do have a friend that has a 3D printer. He could probably go through and make one for you. You can go to Digimon and have Digimon and have Bumblebee's helmet head on.
Shit.
But yeah, speaking of movies, I need to get more verification on this. But I keep hearing that they might be sending in the US alone, they might be sending the Hellboy movie to streaming services. It's like gonna skip the theater, which is wild because I was really looking forward to going to see that in the theater. So
I've seen 56 movies so far out of 52 weeks, so I'm way ahead.
Yeah.
My goal is done. I've not heard anything about that.
Yeah, I saw there was something on IGN about it, so obviously take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But I was just like leafing through and I was like, wait, what? That's weird. Oh, bro, did you see the trailer for Sinners?
I did not.
So, full disclosure, I have not either because I've been at work. And I completely forgot about it until I talked about Hellboy. It is a movie set in the Deep South, and I think in the early 1800s.
So the Leonardo DiCaprio South.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, it's twin vampires.
Oh.
And they're black.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of racial shit.
Yeah.
Like the vampires are gonna. I gotta watch the trailer because as soon as I heard about that, and I'm like, that's an interesting concept. It's kind of like how when the Black Panther met the Ku Klux Klan. That was very
I forgot
hilarious.
about that.
Oh yeah. Or what about when a Superman met the Klan?
No, I've read it. I've read both of them.
Yeah.
I just forgot that it happened.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing it. Michael B. Jordan's in it.
Okay, yep, I'm in. Say less.
Damn, who else is in there? I gotta find the list. Food.
But you mentioned Digimon a few minutes ago. You know what's funny?
What?
Over the weekend I ordered everything I need for this heavy metal Dramon deck, which is they gave Impmon a new evolutionary line in the Digimon
nice.
Liberator comic. And it's that, but it's basically the mega version. The mega heavy metal Dramon is McGee Dramon from season 3, like the evil evolution of Guilmon, but with like fucking guitar, like electric guitars for wings. It looks so dope.
Wait, hold on. I have to see this.
Oh, I'll send it to you. I got you.
Oh, okay.
But
all right.
the lore, I mean, like the thing about that is actually pretty funny. That Impmon in Tamers was supposed to originally be the main character's Digimon, but they thought that he would be too kind of like evil looking to be a heroic Digimon.
I mean,
ironic considering Beelzemon's story, but
yeah.
The funny thing about that, though, me ordering that deck, I look on TCG Player today. Prices for that deck have doubled, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's not a good deck. I just want it because I like Impmon and I like heavy metal.
Yeah.
And this Digimon is metal as fuck.
I mean, if you got, electric guitars for wings, that's pretty
I just sent it to you.
All right, I'll check this bird out.
And then I wanted to ask you, did you see any of the McMahon documentary?
No, but okay, so here's where
I heard they shit on that man real hard.
Good, because he deserves it.
Absolutely good.
I do. I'm probably gonna have to watch it tomorrow because I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to file some injunctions or whatever against it because that's what he does. I do like how he tried to release a statement ahead of it, and then Netflix said, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
They didn't say that. They didn't say that like openly, but they were like, "All right, yeah, we're still releasing it." So.
He tried to buy that bitch back, and they were like, "Nah."
Yeah, nah.
He's like, "This shit is so incriminating. I will pay you to not release it."
Yeah.
Nope.
What did you see me?
Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah, I sent you Heavy Metal Dramon.
That's cool.
Right? So, for reference, everybody, I'll show the screen. I don't care.
He does have, what's my names?
Yeah. Electric guitars for arms. I mean, not arms, for wings.
Yeah.
That is Heavy Metal Dramon. Pretty fucking dope, right?
He's like Seadramon with the mega form of Seadramon with.
I mean, he's literally McGee-Dramon.
Yeah.
Which I take it you've never seen McGee-Dramon before, then.
Maybe. I'd have to look see the picture.
I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
But so that's literally his design, because his whole line is based off of if like Growlmon were rock and roll.
Right.
Like it's Punkmon and Loudmon, which are just purple Growlmon and War Growlmon, but rock and rollified.
Nice. By the way, did they ever release the what's the new from the new series? Have they released some of the stuff for him? in his lines?
Ghost Game?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. He has every single one of his forms has cards.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're a bitch and a half to try to pull. They're cheap, relatively cheap cards, but they were released in a set that was also. These were released about a year ago, by the way.
Right.
They were released in a set that was also filled with reprints, and it was more reprints than new cards, so the rates were abysmal.
Right, of course. Oh, so it's like the Yu-Gi-Oh tins.
No, I would say it's better than the Yu-Gi-Oh tins because at least the reprints were all useful reprints.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, unlike the Yu-Gi-Oh tins. Oh, yeah.
Which, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh tins, everybody, I
I
bought
have seen
6
this.
of them and pulled. I was looking for Horus cards to try to get back in the game because I was like, I'm gonna build Thunder Dragon Horus. Out of 6 tins, I pulled 0.
Damn, that pull reads
Fucking
dog.
0. This is why you don't release a 400 card reprint set, Konami. This is why you don't throw fucking things like Shark Drake Vice and Speedroid Terror Top that have no purpose being in a fucking reprint set when they're a decade old or more. Like, why are we doing this?
Let me see something, because I want to see the what's the name?
Like, on
I found a
the advertisement for the tin itself shows reprints of Honest, Ubel, Winged Karibo, Red Gadget, Yellow Gadget, Green Gadget, XYZ Dragon Cannon, Dark Magician Girl, Toon Kingdom, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Borreload Dragon, Dino Wrestler Pankratops, Speedroid Terratop, Phantom Knight. Oh Christ, I can't remember it. Boots.
Oh,
Bahamut Shark.
not Greaves, right?
No, it's a boot.
No, Silent Boots. Silent
Boots. Yeah, Bahamut Shark. Is that Bahamut?
I mean,
Bahamut
Shark
didn't
need another reprint.
I actually don't think it's Bahamut Shark. I've got that one wrong. Shark. Utopia. Why the fuck does Utopia need a reprint? Excel Synchron Dragon, which, for God's sakes, we all knew was going to be reprinted in this tin, and Stardust fucking Dragon.
Well, Stardust did need another reprint.
Did it though?
I mean, for Edison,
that's already such a easily available card. This got reprinted as a fucking QCR, a quarter century rare. Everything I just listed got reprinted as quarter century rare, Jamie.
Yeah.
Toon Kingdom?
Yeah, Toon Kingdom definitely didn't.
Pankratops?
I mean, there's I was listening to Pot of Greed. Shout out to them. And they were talking about this whole card pool, and they're saying literally 50 cards out of this whole thing could have been like just gotten rid of.
Oh, absolutely.
Bro, why in the hell are they putting tokens in the card pool? Those should be promos. Also, for once, they should have like a pool of promos that from around the tin that you could pull, including those tokens. Those never should have been in the card pool. Like, why are you gonna put those in the card pool? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You just are watering down your product. And it would have been a hell of a lot better. I would have said, if you really wanted something like this, do the like 15 or 18 card pool random set of 3 cards plus a token. Knock this down to 325, and it would have sold like hotcakes.
Yeah.
And then you get rid of shit that you don't need. Why do you need an Ultima Zulkin? Why? You don't. Like, who's running Ultima Zulkin? You know, I mean, you can't use that in Edison.
It used to have an OTK, but
yeah,
I think they've since fixed that.
Like, Parallel Exceed, like good on it that it got a 25th century rarity, but it's a common.
And I'm gonna say this as like the biggest Dark Magician Girl simp out there. Why are there 2 fucking versions in this tin?
Yeah.
There's the new art, and then there's the original quarter century art. This is unnecessary.
Like obvious stuff in here that obviously made sense. Like Time Terran Morganite, I like that. Triple Tactics Thrust. That's
all of the
really
new
good.
stuff from the past year made sense. But the old reprints were so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
like,
silly.
Like, literally, they knew what they were doing. They were, like, with some of them, they were like, oh, Trident Dragon. That's a popular card that we're releasing a card that is necessary with it. We're going to reprint this to hype up these tins. Like, you're a fucking shitbag, Konami.
By the way, you know everybody pronounces that incorrect. It's actually Trident Dragon.
I don't know. Well, I
know you were gonna say something like that. That's why
I haven't seen the card in fucking person in years. I didn't know if it. Okay. I assumed the spelling was just dragon.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our first actual topic of the fucking state of Yu-Gi-Oh!
So over the I almost want to say over the weekend. I think it was Monday. There was a ban list for the OCG, which checked a lot of things. Most notably, it checked a very glaring thing that everyone ran in their deck, and that would be Maxi.
Maxi should never exist, by the way.
Yeah,
that card should just be banned forever.
It's too unfair.
Maxi, for anyone who doesn't know, it's a hand trap that says, if your opponent special summons a monster, draw a card. Not
and
if they special summon matter where. One, if they special summon any. So I could special summon 10 cards, which is not uncommon in current Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
Jamie's about to start his turn with a 16-card hand.
Yep.
Which is
unless you're gonna be a dickhead and try to go through and play
I'm gonna troll you immediately.
Not droll. Droll actually does work.
Yeah, it does.
But card destruction.
Oh my god.
And be like, or you could just be an asshole and be like, let's take the Max C challenge.
Yeah. It promotes a problem of making things like Crossout Designator and Droll necessary.
Yeah.
Like, it's making that one card makes you have to fill your deck with more outs and less of your deck with what your deck should be. And that's a problem.
Yeah,
I think anything like that is problematic.
Yeah.
Luckily, that's one of the few things the TCG has right, is that Maxi has been banned for a hot minute.
Yeah, even though everybody keeps saying it should come back, it should never come back.
It's better not ever come back.
It's too much of a problem. You know, even though there's so many people that are just sitting on Maxis and just waiting, they're just waiting for the day
we know
Maxi
a guy
comes off. Oh yeah, we do know a guy. I actually, ironically, I just want to pick up like 3 off of him just because.
Oh, I was talking about a different guy, but it's not Adam.
Oh, it isn't? Oh.
No. Who else do we know that collects hella Yu-Gi-Oh cards to try to sell? Just at worse rates.
Talking about Swain?
No. Fuck Swain. Let's talk about Dylan. Not Dylan. Not my best friend Dylan. Not you, Dylan. You don't even know what Maxi is.
I was about to say, I haven't seen him in such a long time. I completely forgot he was still a thing at the card shop. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I promise. I just was like, damn, I've seen him in 100 years.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So one big thing that everyone's complaining about is the format, like Jamie is talking about. Whether it's TCG, OCG, or Master Duel. Guess what? All 3 have separate ban lists for one.
And ironically, the Master Duel ban list gets updated like every 2 weeks, it seems.
Yeah, Konami is not transparent on the TCG end at all of when they're ever going to ban things.
Nope, not at all.
Ever.
It's just a crapshoot.
They're just like, we'll do it when we feel like it. I don't know if that's how TCG is, but at least with TCG it seems a little more structured and frequent. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure when the last ban list for them was, but it seems like it's more than ours.
Yeah. I was about to say, I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah. Their products in general, they're not supporting like stuff as they need to be. Like things are getting harder and harder to get.
Mm-hmm.
And in a game without a fucking rotation, which I'm so thankful this game does not have a card rotation. But in a game without that, you absolutely have to keep things going with reprints.
I honestly think that if this game had rotation, you would see a huge increase and decrease of players depending on what type of, listen, if there was a rotation and then Trick Stars were there and then Trick Stars rotated out and then Tier came out, bro, ain't nobody was gonna want to play the game.
Yeah, it'd be
and then the Ishizu cards and then the Ishizu cards come out. Well, I think what would happen is they would ban stuff for the tier stuff as they bring out the Ishizu stuff. That way it would check the stuff. But at the end of the day, the Ishizu cards are still busted,
Which is crazy because no one even plays those anymore.
They hit everything to 1 and then...
Even then they were still playable.
Mm-hmm.
They just got crept out.
Yeah.
Which is insane to think that one of a tier 0 format got power crept out.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
Yeah, when tier Ishizu was a thing and it was the best thing ever fucking made, and now you just see people running like Yubel or Snake Eyes or fucking D-Bellstar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's insane to think about.
It is insane to think about.
And
like, it's just gonna be...
The things can't combat it because it's not affordable for people to get.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Really.
I understand Konami doesn't care about the secondary market, nor should they.
Yeah.
Which is why I think they need to be way more liberal on reprints.
Yeah, that's the thing that I understand that they don't care about the secondary market.
Yeah.
But I think they have a vested interest in keeping the whales around. And the whales are the ones that go through and they'll buy the cases trying to pull the money cards to try to either sell the money cards or do whatever with them.
But they don't care, for example, about Triple Tactics Thrust being $35. And in 2 months they could release a starter deck and put it in there as a super and it would be $5.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. They do worry about like the individual, the whales are mostly they'll buy the sealed product first, then they'll go on the secondary market to buy like stuff that they actually need.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. It's a mess, to be honest with you.
Shit. Yeah, I agree.
And then what is it? Rage of the Abyss?
The one coming up?
Yeah. Which I really actually like how its code name is Rhoda.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Very, very hilarious. We're about to get some extra crazy stuff in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mimighouls are getting their much needed support, which the support looks really good. Then we finally get the last piece of Fire King support, which took them... Bro, why did it take them so long for them to bring that out?
Why didn't they just put it in the structure deck?
Well, they didn't have it out on the structure deck. It wasn't out then.
That's my point. Like, they knew that it was coming. They knew that it was a thing. Why didn't they just put it in the structure deck? Or why didn't they just put it in the set that came out, like, right after?
No, they could have did that, too.
Like, there's no way they're not gonna, like, that anyone can convince me they released a Fire King structure deck and didn't have this final piece already planned at the launch of the structure deck.
And then that card is I think an ultra rare.
That sounds right.
And you need 3 technically, quote unquote, if you wanted to play like a pure version of the deck.
Let's be real, you need
And
3.
I'm like, bro.
Especially if you don't own Bonfire, you need 3.
Yeah, that's true. I'm like, bro, like Konami, come on, man. I think that card is that bro, that card came out in Master Duel first. Like it was out, it's been in Master Duel for almost 6 months. It's some really like
Master
weird like
they release stuff so weirdly.
yeah.
We'll have stuff in the TCG out for like 6 months, and they'll have never seen it. Like fucking Elemental Hero, Shining Neos or something like that. They didn't get forever because that was in the Tier Element set. But then stuff like that we don't even have yet, they're like, yeah, it's here. Like, what the fuck?
Fucking wild, my dude.
It really is. Which the next problem that everyone complains about, at least everyone that plays at a high level. I'm not going to sit here and try to sit where that, like, I play at a high level. I don't. I don't play at a very high level at all. I don't go to regionals. I don't go to YCSs. I don't do anything like that.
I go to regionals on occasion.
But, I mean, I've done it before, but I'm saying now. They complain about the prizes. I'm gonna start.
Prize support. Hold on, before I'll let you finish, but bro, prize support for this damn game is awful. Like, what are they doing? Like, people spend so much money, people travel from far away, and prize support is just booty.
So for a lack of like going through this whole list,
I'm gonna do the top 10.
I can do top 16 or top 8.
Oh, do top 8 because top 16 it's just packs and play.
And so I'll do top 16 then because it's actually pretty easy.
Okay.
Top 9 through 16 all get 24 booster packs of the current booster that's out. Which is a box, everybody. They get 1 box.
Yeah, you get a box.
An invite to the World Championship qualifier tournament.
Which,
all right,
there you go.
A top cut playmat and world qualifying points. 4th through 8th get a Nintendo Switch, the invite to the world qualifier tournament, a top cut mat, and points. So they don't even give them the booster box.
Yeah, how wild is that?
The 3rd place gets a super rare Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series prize card, a Nintendo Switch, an invite to World Championship qualifier, a playmat, and points. 2nd place, super rare Championship Series prize card, a YCS branded premium messenger bag, a Nintendo Switch. Fuck, do they have a goddamn partnership with Nintendo? An invite to the next World Championship qualifier tournament, a top cut mat, and points. 1st place, an ultra rare championship prize card, flight, accommodation, and VIP status at the next World Championship qualifier tournament. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Won't even pay for you to go there unless you literally win. If you qualify, good fucking luck getting there. But if you win,
you have to. Yeah, you gotta boot out your own money, my dude. Like, it's so wild.
You get a trophy, you get the bag, a Nintendo Switch, a game mat, and world qualifying points.
Well, you should get a Nintendo Switch.
But like, yeah, okay. Who doesn't have a goddamn Switch?
I'm being sarcastic.
I know. Like, there's other games. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Magic does cash prizes.
Magic does cash prizes.
That are all more
Pokemon.
than a fucking Nintendo Switch.
Pokemon does ridiculous cash prizes.
And like, Pokemon is the one you would think would give you a Nintendo Switch.
That's also true. That would make sense.
Stop giving people Switches. At least top for a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I mean, wasn't there one time that they were giving out laptops?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like,
I think that was for the UDS. I think so. For when
probably.
Upper Deck was doing it.
I know the reason why they never did cash prizes, and that's because the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't want to do it. But guess what? I'm sorry to say it. He's dead. We can move forward. Not all of his ideas were perfect.
But there's also ways to make it like worth your while.
Exactly.
So where you could actually
box?
like you don't even get a case. Like if you got a case, I'll be like, okay, now that's a prize. Because then you can go through whatever you get, you can flip.
Like, if I spent my whole ass weekend playing Yu-Gi-Oh! To get 9th, and you give me a product that is $100 and a fucking game mat, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Like, because guess what, everybody? A booster box is $100 fucking dollars. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all Konami's losing on that is $100.
Yeah. I just can't believe it, man. Like it's so only like, Konami.
You actively you could be a pro player and actively lose money playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pro players do actively lose money playing this game.
You know who don't actively lose money playing their game professionally? Magic players.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's why like you could be a professional Magic player. Like if you're good enough, you go on a pro tour.
Like that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know about professional Pokemon players, like because you don't really hear a whole lot about that.
No, but you do see the when people cheat at Pokemon.
Like
because that guy was dumb. Like, bro, you're not even being. You knew the guy was recording. Like, why are you gonna go through and cheat? Like,
but how can you be the biggest card game in the world and have the shittiest prizing?
Yeah,
like for real.
I mean, they are top. They're in the top 3. I mean, it's
I think player base wise, they're the largest.
Well, yeah, player base wise, yeah. You're definitely right about that. But even a game like Flesh and Blood,
oh my god,
even as new as that game is, they were still giving out cash prizes. They were giving out good cash prizes. They had what, $1 million Pro Tour?
I think so.
Ridiculous.
Tried with Battle Spirit Saga, which flopped. But even that, a brand new game for them, they were like, our world has $1 million prize pool. Yu-Gi-Oh! You get a fucking Switch!
Yeah.
A Switch! What the fuck?
What even, bro? At this point, I'd even take like a scholarship. Like if you're going to school or whatever, bro, give somebody, and that's not technically cash. That's a write-offable thing. Like,
you could be like, hey, here's $1,000. And most people would be like, oh my god, this is amazing. Because guess what, Konami? To most people, $1,000 isn't life-changing, but for a few minutes, it's life-fixing. Like, $1,000 ain't shit. Especially to Konami.
Or
it does a lot.
What they could do is do full art cards or full art giant cards that you could sell. That would help,
Yeah. But that comes into play of like they don't give a fuck about the secondary market.
Yeah, they don't. And that's the point. They wouldn't care.
Yeah. And I would say the last thing that people complain about, other than the product, other than the formats, other than the tournaments, is the lack of support with the Time Wizard formats.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they announced Time Wizard formats in the pandemic era, and have done literally nothing. It's been all run through fucking locals or regionals. And regionals, if you top that, guess what you fucking get? A
You get a playmat. Yep.
They don't even give you a Switch for that one.
So, here's my thing about the Time Wizard format.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the same thing that I would say for Edison format.
That is Time Wizard.
Oh, it is?
So what Time Wizard is specifically is older formats of the game, iconic older formats. So you've got Goat, you've got Edison, you've got Hat, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's all under one blanket term of Time Wizard.
Yes.
That's old stuff. Okay. Where is
Toss.
where is support for rarity bumps for a couple of these cards?
Yeah, thank you.
And, like, listen, you could go through and do
bring back legendary collection.
Yeah, you could do a legendary collection with rarity bumps for a lot of cards that have maybe 1 or 2 printings.
And reprints.
I'm looking at you, Phoenix Flower Amaryllis.
Or reprints. Looking at you, magical fucking android.
Yeah. It doesn't even make any sense, man. Like,
no.
This company, like, I understand they're just getting money hand over fist, so they don't give 2 shits.
And the community wants to love it. I've never seen a community want to love a game so much, and the fucking company just be like, we don't give a shit. We get your money regardless.
I mean, we are masochists when it comes to this game.
I mean, you're right.
That's all they do is they just continue to hurt us, and we continue to stay.
But it didn't used to be like this.
No. And it went once from Upper Deck to Konami, and Konami promised the world, and then, as usual, they underdelivered.
Yep.
You know, they promised the moon and stars, and they gave us a pile of dirt.
They gave us a valley.
Yeah.
Shit, they gave us a crater.
Yeah.
So, like, it's such a weird thing because, like I said, everyone wants to love it.
Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to love it.
No one playing Yu-Gi-Oh wants to hate Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's so baffling because we have the ideas. We've given them the ideas. They don't want to do anything with the ideas. Like, literally, all you have to do is just
follow
make
the
full
damn
art.
train, CJ.
No, Jesus. Make full art cards as prizes. You don't have to stick them in like a thing. Just make them prizes, and people would be like, "Yes, this is worth going through and playing." Like, obviously, they'll have to give out the playmat, the fucking messenger bag, the
Switch.
The Switch, obviously. But then you add like a full art prize card?
Yeah, like Digimon, which does not have great prize support, for the record. Its prize support is all product, which is fine in most scenarios, by the way, when you're not one of the top 3 card games in the world. But their prize support is event packs, which are, guess what? Alternate arts.
Yep.
And you get a regional participation pack, which all have alternate arts that are also stamped that says regional participant, or you get top 64 or top 16, or you win and you get more of those cards that are stamped that say you got top 16 or you got top 4, you got like finalist stuff, or you got champion. Stuff like that.
That would even be cool.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And guess what? Those exist at a local level too, because they have things called store championships. And you get promos that are alt arts that are stamped that say store participant, store top 4, store champion.
Yeah.
They're so cool. And it costs them nothing extra to do that.
A little bit of extra printing on their side.
Yeah.
You know?
And like it drives hype at least.
Yeah. I mean, we still had fun with I don't know if you ever had the chance to go and use one, a dual terminal machine. Bro, those things
Once.
were so fun.
Yeah.
Like I you know, I uh
Talk about a
I was
gotcha, by the way.
yeah, bro, but still, how cool was it?
Oh, dude,
You
it was
know?
amazing.
Like I know that they're trying to get back. They're trying to add more stuff to the story. That's why they're re-releasing um Mermail stuff. No. Is Ally of Justice? Well, no, what is it?
I'm gonna
So
say
it's
this.
Jurac.
Fuck the story.
Well,
Like, who cares? Most
I
people don't
mean,
even know those cards have a story.
that's true. I mean, my thing is, if you are gonna do something really cool like that, let's if and especially if you're gonna go and do dual terminal world, give
Yeah.
us the DT, give us
Rares.
the DT rares. That's all. Like it's just in that set. Anything that's dealing with dual terminal, those cards can come
So
in
the
a
hidden
dual
arsenal
terminal rare.
cards you want back in DT rare.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know
hey,
they did that, right?
for what?
Hidden arsenal collection.
Man, fuck that. No, I'm talking about like new cards for stuff, but in the
Okay.
DT.
You want
Yeah, that's
new
what I'm
dual
talking about.
terminal rares.
Dual terminal cards with dual terminal, like the not Shatterfoil, because that's something else.
Dual terminal rare. That's what it's called.
Yeah, dual terminal rare. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah,
give
I
us
got you
that.
now. Which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, like, and literally, you could go through, and it doesn't even need. When have we had like basically? All right, so we had Hidden Arsenal,
Yeah.
which was a set between a set.
Yeah.
Like, let's get stuff like that back.
Had like 7 of them.
Yeah, you only need 3 because the first 2 were the best. The third one was shit.
Yeah.
Because first one, the first one had all the really good ice barrier stuff. And what did the second one have? The
Did that
second
have
one
Gem Knight? Because Gem Knight was in one of them.
Gem Knight was in one of them. I think it was in dual terminal, not dual terminal, Hidden Arsenal. Let me see. List of hidden in Arsenal. Oh,
I mean, it's not that important.
it would help if I
Spelled it right.
spell. Mm-hmm.
But like, there's so many things they could have done with that.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, Jurac. There's Gem Knight. There's
This isn't everything. This is probably the first.
Yeah, probably the first set.
Yeah, because it has
Ice Barrier,
Miss Valley, Flameville, X Saber, Ally of Justice, Worms.
which X Saber didn't even start in Hidden Arsenal.
Huh?
X Saber's start wasn't Hidden Arsenal, was it?
I'm looking at this. Oh, you know what? You know what? I got an idea. I know where to go. TCG player.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I went to try to type it up on the thing.
But like, then like Evil Swarm was one of them, also in Hidden Arsenal.
Yep.
Which was wild. There's so much they could do more of. So much more.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, Goyo Guardian, Jesus, wolf.
Goyo was a reprint in Hidden Arsenal, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, because Goyo was a tin card. Goyo, I believe, was in the first ever Synchro set also.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff. I'd have to
Yeah.
go through and
It doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't truly matter.
Yeah. But we could talk about Yu-Gi-Oh for days, and we probably will.
Mhm.
There will be
Yeah.
more Yu-Gi-Oh topics, just like Destiny. It's a topic that never ends for us.
Nah, yeah, it's a topic that'll never end.
Um, yesterday, which when this comes out will be last week, there was a state of play that PlayStation announced literally like the day before. Said that they were gonna look at upcoming PlayStation 5 and PlayStation VR 2 games. So,
Yep.
let's talk about the stuff that was announced, shall we? The
Hell yeah,
elephant in the
bro.
room.
I've
Ghost.
been
What's up?
I've been looking forward to talking about this. I'm
Yeah.
not the hugest fan of PlayStation, and it's not because I don't like PlayStation. Some of their practices just
Or
are
scum.
not they're not conducive to an actual company that is making like a large amount of money. You know what I
I
mean?
agree. Like they're actively holding back gamers.
Yeah.
I really truly believe that. Like keeping things like Final Fantasy 7 remake and 15, not 15, 16 off of Xbox. That's so shitty.
Mm-hmm.
All that did was hurt Square.
Sorry. I had to get in recline into a better position
You're
because my
good,
back
bro.
hurt.
So, elephant in the room. They announced Ghost of Tsushima 2, which I will forever call Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotai, or Yote, however you pronounce it. I'm sorry, Japan.
I think it's Yote.
Okay. It features a new protagonist, Atsu.
In a completely new area of Japan.
And it takes place 300 years after Ghost of Tsushima.
Which is wild.
Yeah, it really is. And
I mean, I'm gonna have to get my PlayStation so I can actually play it, the first one, because
I've not played the first one.
I've been wanting to play it, to be honest with you. I don't have the time for that long of a story game.
I'm not
I
gonna
have
lie,
to sit down.
I have zero interest in it.
Damn, stiff.
Which you would think that would be right up my alley. History, Japan, especially feudal Japan, where I've wanted a feudal Japan game of Assassin's Creed for 15 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you would think this would be right the fuck up my alley, but I just have zero interest in it. I don't know why. And like, everything about this game screams this is a me ass game. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Partially because I don't want to buy it. Another part is like, why when I'm gonna have Assassin's Creed Japan soon anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which isn't a dig on Ghost of Tsushima. If you enjoy Ghost of Tsushima, good. I'm sure it's a phenomenal game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why it's just not for me. And I've not even played it. The next one was a remaster of Horizon Zero Dawn. Fucking why? This is another thing that PlayStation does that holds back games.
Well, the reason why one of the reasons why I heard that they did the remaster is so they could put it out on the PS5 Pro so it can look as best as it can.
I'm sure. But
which is like, but why?
If Xbox had done that as a remaster, guess what? It would have been a free fucking update.
Yeah.
Because you know how I know that? Because they did it. They did it with Gears 5 and every other game that came out that ended up Xbox Series S and X enhanced. They did it for fucking free.
Yeah.
And instead, they're like, hey, either buy this new version or spend $10 to upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, wild.
That's stupid.
Wild. Like,
or like with the Last of Us 1 remake, that they were like, oh, here's give us $70 fucking dollars. Like, no, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Wild's got a release date, baby. Let's go.
Listen, I probably won't be able to pick it up, but I will be there in
No,
spirit.
Jamie, it's on PC.
I know.
Get it on your PC. It's crossplay.
I know.
Then get it on your PC.
I still won't be able to pick it up. You know my situation.
Go on the street corner. It's
yeah,
$70.
It seems like it's getting more lucrative every day, my dude.
It's only a few dicks, man. It's only a few dicks.
Yeah.
Nothing therapy can't fix.
Damn, I'd have to get therapy for other things first. I'd be in therapy for probably 3 to 4 hours a day.
Hey, man,
at that point.
I'm just saying, therapy's a good thing. Get some therapy.
Yeah.
I will always advocate for therapy, no matter what it is.
Mm-hmm.
The next one, Astrobot DLC announced.
Good.
It's for free, also.
Oh, good.
Yeah. This does not say what it was. It says a free DLC sometime in fall 2025. God damn! Fall of 2025. Oh no, that's a typo. Fall of 2024. That has 5 new online speed run levels and 10 new bots to rescue. I was like, yo, if they released a free DLC a year out, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a little
Yeah, that was a typo.
over the top.
The Midnight Walk, from the creators of Lost in Random, a claymation-style game with some rather Tim Burton-esque art, is how IGN describes it. Don't really have a release window, but it'll release on PlayStation VR 2 or PS5.
Wait a minute.
Then there's
my list.
Hell is Us gets a gameplay trailer. It's another horror game that plays similar to a Souls-like. Includes sword combat and a drone on your shoulder. Does not have a release date. This game is also going to be on Series S and X, by the way, everybody.
Cool.
Pal World, with the worst timed trailer of all time. Not gonna lie,
bro.
Pal World probably would have pulled that one. Probably would have pulled that one. It was literally just a trailer to promote Pal World, that it was coming on PS5.
Come on, man. Like, read the room. Read the room, Pal World. Like,
the PS5 release is postponed in Japan because of the lawsuit.
Not surprised.
Yeah, like, Metro Awakening VR announced and arrives on November 7th. A story-driven first-person game that'll be on MetaQuest and Windows as well. Arcade Chronicle is re-releasing in 2025. Upcoming Souls-like with medieval setting and big scary bosses. The land of Aurora awaits.
Can we, as a gamer culture,
stop getting remasters?
No. Can we take a break from Souls games? Like, for 8 months. That's all I'm asking.
Here's the thing.
Because it seems like they're really easy to make. They're just really hard fucking games that you just have to try to figure out.
Which, this is going to be an unpopular opinion. I know it is. Unless your name is FromSoft, don't give me that shit. Is Lies of P probably amazing? Yeah, I'm sure it is. I've heard a lot of great things. Do I give a fuck? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like, just stop doing this. Just let FromSoft do their thing. Because it was fine. It was fine when it was just them. Lunar Remastered Collection announced for 2025.
Bro, listen. I have a copy of Lunar, the Silver Star Story complete, on PS1. It's coming out on the Xbox, so this will be purchased, as well as the other game that's coming out, Suikoden 1 and 2. Those are both going to be purchased because they're very, very good RPGs with very good stories.
And if you watched last week's episode, Jamie loves some good RPGs.
I do love good RPGs.
Granted, so do I.
It'll take me forever to play them, but still, like, you know.
The next one was TMNT Shredder's Revenge Radical Reptiles DLC, that was a mouthful, is free and out now. There's nothing left to describe to that, everybody. The title said it all.
I mean, there's 2 extra characters.
Well, I'm just saying, the Radical Reptiles DLC, like, guess what? It's gonna have some Radical Reptiles, and it's out. And it's free.
Okay. I got you.
Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered, coming out in December.
Good shit.
December 10th, 2024 will be improved visuals for PS5 and PS4, releasing on its 25th anniversary of its original release date. This is also coming out on Xbox.
I mean, honestly, like, this is needed. Everybody's been looking forward to it. This, I will say this. This is so Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver is one of the games where they are gauging interest.
Oh,
so
yeah,
if anybody has that they want to think about picking this up, pick it up, because if they make a lot of money off of this,
vote
then
with your wallet, everybody.
there will be a third one, and that would be great.
Because I'm sure Jamie will buy that because he wants it.
I've played the first one and I enjoyed it, and I never had a chance to get anywhere further in it. So hopefully this one will be a lot better.
So that's a yes. He's gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Hitman 3 VR Reloaded in December for PSVR 2.
Is that different from the Hitman World of Assassinations?
I'm gonna let you know. I have no idea.
Okay.
Fantasia Neo Dimension is coming out on December 5th. Upcoming RPG will be out December 5th on PS5. It is a tactical game from the creators of Final Fantasy.
I like that.
This next one is the most hyped thing that I had on this whole thing, other than Monster Hunter's release date. Sonic and Shadow Generations DLC will have Keanu Reeves as Shadow.
It's the best news all night.
Exactly. Sonic Shadows 3. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 comes out in theaters in December. But Keanu Reeves will be Shadow in the upcoming DLC for Sonic and Shadow Generations, and it looked so cool.
Nice.
Lego Horizon comes out November 14th. There's not much else to say.
It's Horizon Dawn with Legos.
Yeah,
so
like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired about hearing about Horizon.
I mean, it's really good.
It is.
They do have a very good Lance Riddick tribute.
And rest in peace. But still, it's like Horizon Zero Dawn came out, and it was all Sony talked about for like a year. Sure, it was it was overshadowed by Breath of the Wild. Then Forbidden West came out, and that was all Sony wanted to talk about. Now they're remastering Horizon Zero Dawn and Lego Horizon and all this. I'm like, where's this love for their other franchises?
Yeah. I mean, I said this on the last episode. Sony has a lot of franchises. They've got a lot of studios under their belt. Like, why are you not just digging into your vast library?
Precursor Studios, man. Precursor Studios. Towers of Aghasba, early access announced. City building game. Play it in November. It'll be on PS5. Fear the Spotlight gets a trailer. It is a PS1 inspired horror game from Blumhouse.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, comes out October 22nd. Will be on Xbox also. Alan Wake 2 Lake House expansion revealed.
Nice.
Will also be on Xbox, obviously. They announced new colors for PS5 controllers and the covers, which were pearl, indigo, and teal, but like a chrome.
Are they the chrome metallic bullshits?
Now here's the one that you're probably hyped for. Dynasty Warriors Origins is coming out in January to PS5 and Xbox Series S and X.
Thought they were done with Mitsu games. My guy, holy shit!
Last week aged well, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? Um, I'm baffled. I'm like, man, y'all are really gonna give us a Mitsu game? That's what we were missing, to be honest with you. I mean, we got the Gundam game. Well, no,
No, I
we
have
don't
Gundam
even
on there.
have a no. Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So this I think is the first
But
Mitsu game
we got Gundam
for
Breakers, so I don't think we necessarily need Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
right.
But that'd be cool though.
And there's also Samurai Warriors, I think. I don't
Maybe.
know.
But like the drop in January, that's unexpected.
It's a Mitsu game. You don't need all that. You just need like the rendering capabilities of like over 100 people trying to attack you, and you're just blowing them all up with like different like moves and stuff,
No, for sure.
dropping like
I would have guessed early next
thunderbolts
year,
and
but
mhm.
January? Shit. They then announced. They also announced a bunch more games with PS5 Pro support. I still stand by the fact that the PS5 Pro is a waste of money, waste of Sony's resources. It's cash grab.
Yeah, and the what is it? The 25th? Is it 25th or
Anniversary.
30th?
Uh,
Yeah,
I think it's 30th.
30th anniversary of the PS1. That for the PS5 Pro, that is a definite cash grab.
Yeah,
Because how many there are they producing? They're only producing 12,000, right?
something like that.
Yeah,
I want that
and
controller though.
what's gonna happen with that? All the scalpers are gonna buy them up, and then like Sony's gonna be like, "Well, we got our money. We're just gonna wash our hands of it."
Yeah.
And I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense, you dickheads.
And the last thing on here is that they announced their October PS Plus games, which are WWE 2K24, Dead
hmm
Space, and Doki Doki Literature Club.
Now, Doki Doki Literature Club is very surprising to me.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard anything about that game?
I know what it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. 'Cause I was gonna say, I think you might want to actually go through. It's like a horror game, but
Yeah.
it's disguised as something that's not.
Yeah.
Uh, but I think that might be up your alley. Plus, it's got like 1,010 different endings.
I mean, it's free. I'll try it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let me know how it is because so the game on the PC can
Mm-hmm.
actually change your registry files
Oh,
for the
Jesus.
game itself. So if you do something different in the game, it'll change something.
That's cool.
But you can go, yeah, but you can go into it and change it back, and it'll change the story even further.
Huh.
Bro, the game is a problem. That game is almost like it's cursed.
um, the so overall, Jamie, what do you think of the state of play?
I give it a C plus.
See, I was a little underwhelmed by it.
hmm
But I would agree with that. I would agree overall. I was
I will
incredibly
also
disappointed that they didn't announce any Spider-Man 2 DLC. Like,
hold on. Let me finish. I
yeah,
have a reason for why I give it a C plus.
okay,
I give it a C plus because December is coming up and the Game
the
Awards are
Game
going to be
Awards.
coming up. So they're going to announce bigger things at the Game Awards.
But
And they'll probably have a live played demo of Monster Hunter on the big screen at Game
oh, I'm
Awards.
sure.
You almost mark my words for that.
But
Um,
Spider-Man, a year. It's been a year, and we've heard nothing. Like,
yeah.
I'm just giving up hope at this point.
Nah, I wouldn't give up hope. We'll see something. Bro,
I hope.
I'm watching I'm watching a little video of the Dynasty Warriors
Uh huh.
and God sakes, this looks good. Wow, I never knew a Mitsu game could actually look this good.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Dexter.
He he lost a twofer over the weekend.
What the
Big old
deuce?
twofer. But they said that was normal because he old.
Bro, like this is looking
It does look really good.
well, it's not the fact that it looks really good, but I think it also I think the mechanics are a little bit on the different side. Yeah, you just go through, run around, and just stomp on the square button a bunch. But it looks like you've got better targeting. You
Hmm.
can block better. Like, I think this might be something special.
I wouldn't be
I think we're
surprised if it
gonna.
runs on Unreal 5.
Oh yeah, it better run on Unreal 5, bro. There's over 1,000 dudes running. Bro, there's over 1,000 dudes running. Like, holy crap! Like, get out of here. And it's not like there's no chop, there's no nothing.
Yeah.
Like there's sunlight off of your sword and
Let's be real though,
everything.
they were definitely playing that on a PC.
Oh yeah, wow. I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt.
You're
But
right.
oh no, you got to come in here and you have to give him lip and everything. And
No,
I'm like, all right.
I'm not giving Sony that credit. Dog, I looked up the engine
Mhm.
and it gave me the engine specs for a Dodge Dynasty.
Good. I like it.
That's
Hold on.
hilarious.
If this is Origins, then this is gonna definitely change how the damn the fuck um oh,
Well, I have no clue what engine it runs on at the moment,
right.
but
It
it
looks
doesn't
like
matter.
you can get one hitter quitters on the guys if you get their health low enough.
Nice.
Um. Okay. All right. I gotta stop. I've seen too much. Like, where is it?
Jamie wants this, everybody.
Oh, I hit the wrong damn button.
Is it safe to say that that's like your kind of game of show there?
Uh, no, but
Because for me, it's Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter will always be the game of shows. To be honest with you, like Monster Hunter, Monster. I don't want to say this because it sounds really bad, but I think Monster Hunter helped put Capcom back on top
Monster Hunter single-handedly helped put Capcom back on top.
because Capcom was flailing around. They had Street Fighter and Resident Evil, and they refused to go in their.
And this was pre-RE Engine Resident Evil, everybody.
Yes. They
That's an
refused to go
important thing to make.
through their uh catalog of games.
Yeah. And they took that risk on Monster Hunter, and it paid off.
Paid in dividends.
Like, my God. Now, what was something that you think that you kind of expected that wasn't there? I should ask.
Um, I don't know, man. It's hard to say when it comes to Sony because they could they could do whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a little upsetting. Like,
Fair.
I wouldn't I really wouldn't know. Like, there's stuff that I want. I want an Infamous. I want another Infamous
Yeah.
game. That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
But God knows we'll never get that.
No.
You know?
Yeah, that's never happening.
It's so dumb.
But I think that about wraps everything up, Jamie.
Yeah, I think it does too.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm getting a little tired.
Well,
We had a cookout today at work,
oh,
and
nice.
yeah, there was hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken wings. I had a chicken leg, and they grilled up some ribs.
Cool.
It was really good.
Nice. Well, everybody, that's it for this episode. Make sure
Yep.
to follow us. We got the link tree as always down in the bio.
Mhm.
And definitely like, comment, subscribe. We're on Spotify also.
And tell us if we're wrong or not.
Yeah, definitely let us know. And
Yeah.
sponsors. This cat, he's fat. He takes a lot to feed. Feed this cat. In the arms of an angel.
Extreme close up.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
before
up?
we head out, I
Yeah.
forgot to tell you. There is a channel on YouTube that they take full blocks of shows
Uh-huh.
with commercials and all, and they upload them to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I was watching Nickelodeon from 1996.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
was
wild.
watching. Bro, they had Pete and Pete on there. They had Guts. Obviously they had Rugrats and stuff like that. Bro, it's 6 hours, but I'm like, I'm not watching all 6 hours of this. I'm just gonna figure out what I want to watch. I watched Rocco's Modern Life on there. They had
Imagine if there was a way to like disable fast forward though.
wait, oh
Like in the 90s.
this
Couldn't
we
fast
need to
forward through that shit.
oh bro, I'd be upset. I'd be like, bro, I'm not watching. I'm
That'd
not.
be authentic as fuck though.
Yeah, it would be authentic. But I was trying to see if they had Alex Mack on there. They didn't have it, and I'm like, damn. But they had Pete and Pete, and you know I love Pete and Pete. I've
Word.
been I have the first and second season on DVD. I've been thinking about bringing it up here so I could, if I wanted to go through and watch it one day, I could, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But that hasn't been in the cards. It's just a lot of extra stuff that I don't want to just have to deal with because I'm like, where am I gonna put it? Like I
Fair
already don't
enough.
have enough room, you know.
Yeah. Well, everybody, like I said, like, follow, comment, share, all that good
Yep.
stuff. Show it to your friends. Play it on your parents' YouTube accounts. Play it on everybody's YouTube accounts. Like,
Share it on your Facebook and
steal your girlfriend's phone and subscribe on there. Steal your
yeah,
boyfriend's phone and subscribe on there. Or
yeah,
anybody, I don't care.
yeah, true.
Um,
Steal your niece's phone and put it
yeah.
on and subscribe on
Buy a
there.
second phone. Subscribe on
Hmm.
it.
Buy a tablet and subscribe on that one.
Like, as long as they've got different Google accounts, I don't care. That's not
Exactly.
that's not my problem, and I'm not legally liable for your financial decisions. But
Exactly.
that's been this episode, everybody. Next week
Yep.
we'll be back with the superheroes that deserve a standalone project.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.